Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Lennon. Today is day 4 of the 30 Days to Financial Freedom, Small Habits That Changed My Life. Day 4. Now that we went over day 1, which is know where your money is going, list all unnecessary, non-essential purchases. Day 2, organize your bills around your payday. Day 3, set a short-term goal or long-term goal, combination of both. Day 4 is earn more money. Yes, I know. There'll be 2 different scenarios for 2 different people, okay? If you are in the bracket where you looked at your unnecessary, non-essential list and you saw that you were spending $200 or more on non-essentials, then you can do these routes, okay? You can reduce your spending, unnecessary spending, so cut your cost. Turn your skills into a service. Look for a part-time job, pet sit, DoorDash, Spark Driver, bake, clean houses, tutor, repair. Find your niche. Find what you're naturally good at. Don't go and try to, this isn't for you to find something new. This is something to add on, so it's not difficult. Transitions are always difficult. So if you already have a full-time job and you have to add on an additional part-time or a side job, make sure that it's something that you don't have to stress about. It's something easy, comes natural to you, you've done it before, so that it's something that you will have no problem doing, okay? Now, I think some of you that have a lot of non-essentials, like $200 or more, if you just cut back little by little, these are baby steps. If you go to Starbucks every day, DoorDash every day to like order food, lunch, reduce it down to 2 times a week. If you're doing it 5 times a week, reduce it down to 3, then 2. Start making your lunch. Start bringing your coffee to work. Invest in a hydro flask to keep your water cold, your beverage cold. Now, if you're in the second spectrum where you made the list, you're like, I'm barely making it. I have enough to cover rent, bills, groceries, gas. I don't have anything else to cut, Lennon. Wonderful. This is also for you. Look for another job, an additional part-time. Listen, I know that sometimes you're like, oh, I don't want to work another part-time job. I'm already stressed out with the 8-hour job that I have as is. But these are habits that are temporary. I can honestly tell you firsthand, and anybody who knew me working at Bank of America, how many times did you see me working overtime? How many times did you see me picking up extra shifts? How many New Year's days, New Year's Eve, Christmas, how many holidays did I not spend working? And I did it because I was making triple an hour, and I worked overtime because I had goals. I wanted to travel. I wanted to live in a nice apartment in Southern Highlands. I wanted to have a luxury of having a good looking car. That was my 20s. That was the time to do it. Okay, so again, we live things at stages. I'm not saying when I was in my 20s it was all about lashes, nails, having a nice car, traveling. It was getting my experiences. I was investing in my experiences, but I was also putting money to my 401k. I was making good enough money. But if my job only gave me 8 hours and they didn't give me that possibility of working overtime where I would work like 10 to 12 hours, I didn't mind, because I liked the result. I liked having extra money to do those things without having to be limited, okay? Obviously now I'm in my 30s, I have different priorities. My priorities, as long as my nails are clean, they have a nice gloss to them, I'm perfectly fine with that. My lashes are beautiful. I don't need to invest in like reapplying. So there are different priorities. I can do it. Yes, absolutely. I can go get my nails done if I wanted to. I could go get my lashes done, but I don't need them. It's not something that I feel like I want to invest my money in that. I'd rather invest my $150 into the stock market. So anything extra that I have goes directly into investing, whether that's investing into our businesses, that's investing into stocks, real estate, but I'm going to use the money with intention, because I already experienced that life. So for those of you who truly want to see changes, you have to get out of your comfort zone. You can't seek a better life and not expect to put in the work. You have to put in the work. So again, if you're living paycheck to paycheck and you truly don't have anything to cut cost, you don't have anything to sell, then look for a side job. Look for a part-time until you get to that point where you can have that emergency fund built up, start investing, and have that additional income just flowing. Okay, I guarantee that the results, whether that's 2 years, 3 years, those results in the end are going to be worth it, because you're going to have a lot more financial freedom. Then you're going to have freedom to choose where you want to work. You could be selective. You could say, you know what, I've been doing these two full-time and this part-time job for the past 3 years. I want to focus on a career. Phlebotomy only cost me $750. There's a lot of resources out there that pay CNA license, phlebotomy. All you have to do is look. They will actually pay for your certification. And then you can make better money working less hours, and it's less stressful, less exhausting. Okay. If you're in the other bracket where you saw that you were spending $200 or more on non-essential items, start cutting down your cost if you don't want to get a part-time job. Okay, so you have to feel comfortable somewhere. If you're getting your nails done, guess what? Reduce it. Start learning how to do your own nails. Start growing your own nails. Start investing into like a good gel that you can do at home. If eyebrows are something that I honestly can't master, so that's still something that I spend on, and I'm okay with that. But I don't get my hair done because I like my natural hair color now. Before I used to always dye it blonde, and we know that that's expensive. I used to have highlights. And not because I can't. Understand that you get to a point where you can absolutely do it. You live in abundance, but you choose to invest your money elsewhere, because now my freedom and my peace are more expensive than any little luxury item that I may have. Those are my luxuries. So as long as I'm at home, I can work and hustle on my businesses, I'm happy. Okay, so this is day 4 of the 30 days to financial freedom. You have to earn more money. Step outside your comfort zone. Start. I have a DoorDash code that you can go ahead and follow. I have a Spark Driver referral that I can go ahead and suggest you on. If you need fast money, selling your plasma. I did it. See, I'm telling you to do all these things because I did it at one point. How much do you want that life? How much do you want to achieve that goal? What are you willing to do? So again, this was day 4 of the 30 days to financial freedom, small habits to change my life that have now become a lifestyle. They're no longer habits. They're just a way of living because they work. Follow for more.